toes, but the stars on the clothes. I'm Starboy, fresh at the DF Dub. Yeah, I'm a hard hitter. Don't stare to fit, it'll ego hit you. What is you saying, man? Look at the swag. Please do forgive the brag. I'ma pull up later in the Cowboy jag. Don't you slip on the drip, I'm flossing the sauce. Go so hard for the star. Yeah, that be win, lose, or draw. If you take a L, get the F off my block. Cowboys win. Watch yours, pour up the shots. Really can't help it, got a star status. Even got it tatted on my arm. Yes, we be 5-ring strong. Left a little room cause it's quest for the SIDS. Starboy really reppin' this shit. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's no more left in me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death for me.
Yeah, tell me who the number one fan. Yeah, Mr. Westside, I'm the man. Dallas Cowboys from my head to the toes. They better recognize who the fuck I am. Damn, haters run their mouth like a bitch when they team ain't shit and my team stay lit. Yeah, I'm about to rep this shit till the day I die in an all blue casket. If you wanna get with a club with love, tell Star Status Westside sent ya. Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Emmett Smith is our main. Game time, prime time, all the time. Your team ain't never on TV like mine. That's because we different. We America's team and we run this. Like Zeke runs circles running defense. Jerry Jones, that's nonsense. Let the coaches coach. And I'll have a smoke. And I know y'all wanna toast to that.
Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's no more left in me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. DC, that B4L. DC, that B4L. DC, that B4L. Reppin' that star, I do it so well. DC, that B4L. DC, that B4L. DC.
What's up with you guys? It's your boy West Coast. Yo, in 2020, I've teamed up with my hot boy, Jalen Smith, number 54, to bring you guys some of the most exclusive eyewear known to man. CEV. I mean, everybody's wearing them. Make sure you guys go over to CEVcollection.com today and use promo code CEV West Coast to get yourself a hot boy discount today.
Thank you for watching West Coast. This is Antoine Woods.
Thanks for watching West Coast. Go Cowboys.
This is Red Williams. Thank you so much for hanging out with us with Dallas Cowboy Scout.
Appreciate
My
it.
man West Coast in this buck. Thank you for watching West Coast.
Shout out West Coast Cowboys. You know it's always love over here. Raider, Cowboy, always a Cowboy.
Did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we live in the building, man. How are y'all doing on this mighty Wednesday? Is this a Wednesday? What is this, a Wednesday? Yeah, it's a Wednesday because I had football practice today. So, hey, man, what's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. I got my CEVs on. I got my little ooh in my hand, you know what I'm saying? Because you already know this is Uncut Cowboy. So I appreciate you guys. Hey, shout out Miss Angela with the honey band. Hey, look at that. I got the announcements going today.
I want me some glory hole.
And we got a little glory hole going today. So Miss Angela with the first glory hole. Look at Zeke giving you a little love. Look at Zeke giving you a little love. I like that, man. Shout out to Miss Angela with the first stars of the A, man. If you want to, make sure you guys hit that star button. Make sure you guys hit that button. What up with you, my boy Jeremy Smith? What's up with you, Lamont L. Beasy in the house? What up, L. Beasy? What's up with you, Tino? My boy says trade Dak. Okay, so we can talk about that. What would you like to trade him for? You know what I'm saying? If what would you trade him for? And then my question is, after you trade Dak, who's going to be your quarterback? Because of right now, the Dallas Cowboys only have one person signed to a roster that plays quarterback, and I'm going to tell you who that is. Actually, they have two. They actually have two guys that play quarterback that are signed right now. The Cowboys actually have Ben DiNucci.
I want me some glory hole.
That's for Jeff right there. Hey, Jeff, appreciate. Hey, Jeff, this is who we have as quarterback right now. We have Ben DiNucci. And when we also have Cedric Wilson. So who's quarterback number one and who's quarterback number two? Let me know. What's up, OG Tracy? Hey, make sure y'all hit that star button, man. We had 200. We had two stars. We trying to get to our first 1,000, man. Let's go. We're about 800 stars away. Let me know something. Who is going to be your quarterback? I want to know. For anybody that's saying to trade Dak or get rid of Dak, and I know I don't even really entertain these conversations, but why not? Why not have it? Why not? Who's your quarterback? Because I'm going to tell you what a lot of people are doing right now. There's a lot of broke people in the world, and I'm going to tell you what broke people do. When they see somebody else getting money, instead of them trying to get money with them, you know what they do? They complain about that person not being appreciative of what they got already, or if what they would do if they was in that same situation. But I got to let y'all know something, man. You're not in that situation, and this is not your money. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Just like if you were in a situation trying to get paid, you would want someone to take care of you. Am I right? I mean, but my question is this. How do you even trade Dak Prescott today? Like, how do you trade him? Because Dak Prescott's not even under contract. Like, he's not on a franchise tag because he has not signed a franchise tag. So somebody explain that to me. Hey, y'all, we had 200 stars trying to get to our first 1,000. We about 800 stars away. Can somebody explain that to me? Then my question is this, like, you guys see what teams just gave up for Matthew Stafford, who has not won anything in this NFL? I want to know, what would you have to do to get one of these, appreciate you, Kevin. Kevin, I'm going to give you some glory hole for sharing in 35.
I want me some glory hole.
What would you have to do? I want y'all to talk to me. I talk back. I want to know, what would you think you would have to trade to get a guy like that? You know what I'm saying? Like a Russell Wilson or a guy like a Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just absolutely absurd. Hey, I got the call-in line up. I'm going to take a few calls tonight, but make sure you guys, if you guys haven't already, hit that share button. Cowboys fans only. He says they don't know. What's up with you, Mike? Hey, Cowboys fan only. Hit that phone line, man. Hit my phone line right now. Chop it up with me. But this is Cowboys. This is West Coast. Hey, let me go through here real quick and shout out some folks real quick. Hey, shout out my boy Mo. Shout out my boy Mo. I see you on my boy Mo. Remember, Mo, hold up real quick. What the heck? No. Are you sure you want to exit? No. All right. Shout out Craig. Shout out my boy Kevin. Hey, Kevin, can I get a share? Hit that star button. What up with you, Cody? What up with you, Joey Rampage? What up with you, Eric Starr? What up with you, Ryan Harrison? Appreciate you, my guy. L.A. Ram, he says, yeah, we crazy, though, for that, too. Teresa, what's up with you? What's up with you, Kevin? Damien, what up with you, my guy? Calvin, I see you. Appreciate you. Mo, appreciate you. Shout out to the 3 people that's watching on YouTube, Jeffrey. And shout out to my boy Half Pint. Oh, Half Pint. What up with you, my guy? Shout out to my boy Ryan with the 250 stars.
That's cool, man.
Let me give you some glory.
I want me some glory hole.
Little glory hole. Let me see. Is my phone up? All right, there we go. Bam. All right, damn. So there, my phone is up. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's talk about it now. So I want to know, man, like, for y'all folks that are saying, you know, you want to get rid of Dak, or you're just like, I mean, folks just get frustrated, I guess, and then just be like, I don't want him anymore. I don't get that. Like, you get so mad at your own car, you go put a dent in it or something. Let me find out who on the line real quick. Hey, what's up with you, man? It's your boy West Coast. Who I'm calling from 908. That's Elizabeth, that's New Jersey. What's up? Who this?
What's up, man? It's your boy Jay Tuck, man. What's going on?
Man, what's good with you, man?
Nah, man, chilling, just catching the show, man. What's going on with y'all?
Man, I'm good, man. You know, hey, man, I'm a Cowboy. I'm not a Cowboy live streamer. I'm a Cowboy life streamer. So sometimes I don't go live during the day. I just go whenever. I just be like sitting up here chilling. I'm like, shoot, I'm smoking a blunt. I might as well go live with the nation and see what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Let's check in. So I want to know, man. Tonight is stupid. Tonight is entertain stupidity. That's all we're gonna do tonight, Jay.
Okay.
We're just gonna entertain stupidity.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so yo, I got a guy in my chat box that says, and hey, I'm not gonna say your name because all comments are good comments, and you're a good guy. But we're entertaining stupidity tonight. So Tuck, I want to know. We just traded your quarterback. I want you to find me a way to get a quarterback, man. Figure me out this. Let me go. You just traded Dak. What's your thoughts?
So what did we trade Dak to? Like, we just trade him, right? Just trade him. Because here's the thing when it comes to that, bro. A lot of these people are so anti-Dak, right? They're so emotional they don't think. And you just said it. Dak Prescott is not under the franchise tag. So you can't trade him, right? And even if he does sign a franchise tag, he has the way to determine where he wants to go. And so I feel like a lot of Cowboys fans don't understand that. So if they try to franchise Dak on March 9th and he don't take that deal, he doesn't sign it all the way until July, you cannot just randomly trade him. But just for conversation's sake, since we condone the idiots today, if we trade Dak,
even they need a day.
Right. So I mean, I don't know where you could trade him because, as you mentioned, man, we see what's going on for Matt Stafford. How are you going to get a Russell Wilson? You have to trade 3, maybe first-round picks in a Dak Prescott.
Time out, bro. You're talking about Russell Wilson, the guy that they say let him cook, the guy that everybody arguably says is a really good quarterback. See, the thing with Dak is you can have a debate to say if Dak is a top quarterback, but y'all want to trade him for guys who there is no debate. So there is going to be a clear, defined line. And I'm going to ask you this question, right? What do you think if Deshaun Watson – they said they wanted 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and 2 starting defensive players. My thing is this.
Right.
We don't have players that another team and I love my dudes. Y'all know I love my Cowboys. I love my Hot Boys. I love all of them. But I'm just being real. Right?
Right.
We don't have any face players that are on defense. Hey, they're my homies. I'm going to just leave it alone. Y'all read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? Y'all read between the lines. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say it.
Hey, you say it, Tuck.
Do I have a witness here?
Pete Carroll, right? And we hit up Pete Carroll. We said we're going to give y'all 2 first-round draft picks, a second, and Michael Gallup. They're going to hang up the phone on us.
They're going to hang up the phone on you.
They're going to slam that phone on us. Let's say that same scenario, and we would say, let's say DeMarcus Lawrence, right? They're going to hang the phone up on us, bro. That's not enough to get Russell Wilson, a Super Bowl MVP quarterback still in his prime. That's what y'all think is going to take. Dallas Cowboys do not have the capital to trade randomly and get Russell Wilson. I know it's the offseason, and a lot of people are emotional. They're looking for, just opportunity. It ain't happening, right? And so for all the people who want to move on from Dak, bro, what is the solution? What's the answer? And the only solution that is a possibility is if we do something with that 10 pick and move up in the draft and take one of these unproven rookies. That's the only way around it.
But my question is this. Hey, Tuck, remember I told you my one rule when people talk about the Dallas Cowboys is I always have to establish what? I always have to establish when are you trying to win a Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't talk to people who are trying to win a Super Bowl someday. Like if you're trying to win a Super Bowl someday, go sit at the kiddie table. You know what I'm saying? I only want to talk to people who are mad that we didn't win a Super Bowl this year. You feel me?
Right, that's me.
Okay, so you're qualified. Okay, so everything that you say on tonight, and hey, this is Jay Tuck, man. This guy has a great show over there called Cowboys Fans Only. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tune in. Has one of the the way it looks is ridiculous. The way it sounds is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I definitely support it. If I supported, y'all know West Coast supported. Y'all need to get on it.
Appreciate you.
But yo,
appreciate you, my guy.
Think just kind of elaborate on that real quick. What I was saying before I just talk about that a little bit. But just think about that, man. Like,
yeah, I feel like some people don't have a sense of urgency because the Dallas Cowboys haven't shown any sense of urgency, right? When we grew up being diehard Cowboys fans, the reason me and you are so tied to the star, because back then, if there was an opportunity to win, Jerry Jones was going all the way in. Whether it was a Charles Haley, a Deion Sanders, even Terrell Owens, he was committed to doing whatever it takes to win, right? Mm-hmm. Right now, we have a small window of opportunity where we have explosive quarterback, we have explosive wide receivers, we have one of the top running backs in the NFL. Our offensive line is still intact, right? But for some reason, the Cowboys just won't put all their chips on the table and go all in. We just saw what happened in Tampa Bay, right? They got Tom Brady. They said, okay, fam, what else do you need? You want Leonard Fournette? We got it. You need Gronk, Antonio Brown, whatever you need, we want because we're going all in right now, right? And so I feel like that's the thing because the Cowboys haven't really gave that sentiment that they're pushing all the chips on the table to win right now. So where we're going through this whole Dak situation, why a lot of fans like myself was upset by the crap that we saw on Mondays because it's like you still dragging this out. we finally got a quarterback that we believe in, and y'all want to drag this out and possibly replace him for God knows what. And a lot of Cowboys fans are growing tired with that, bro. Like, I feel like right now, damn whatever is going on with our defense. Last year, I felt like we were going to go to the Super Bowl so much that I booked my hotel already. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. But if you were to backtrack and move on from Dak Prescott, you know what I'm saying, a lot changes, man. So where I'm at right now is you re-sign Dak long-term, you fix a few pieces on his defense in free agency, bring in some rookies for depth, and we get back to playing football.
Because think about this, Tuck. Think about this. No matter how bad your defense is, bro, we were still a half game out the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Half game.
Like
half game.
Half game.
Right.
Like, and this is what I tell people, like first off, we need to be realistic with ourselves. The thought that you can fix your entire defense in 6 months, because theoretically that's what it is. Like, what is this? March, April, May, June, July, August. We play in September. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, what is fix your defense? Like, do you want to get them, like, because you could just, it's like when people, I always want to know what, like when people say the word elite, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? What do you mean by elite? Right. When you say fix your defense, what do you mean by fix your defense? Because if I'm not mistaken, the end of the season, like 24th. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, You ended the season 24th. You started the first 1 through 6 game. You was like 32nd. It sounds like your defense was getting better. Well, why were they getting better?
Once they got healthy.
They got healthy, and I'm going to tell you this: the Cowboys committed to what they are. They're a 4-3 defense. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you are. You know what I'm saying? Be okay with what you are. We're a 4-3 defense. That's why I was so supportive of the Dan Quinn hire, because Dan Quinn is a 4-3 guy. You know what I'm saying? What's cheaper? I always give this example. When I was in retail sales, I was a district manager, and I always told myself, like, yo, when you see a store that's failing, I can fire 15 employees and replace all 15 and hope it's that employees, or I can fire one manager. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And get rid of him and think, you know what I'm saying, which is easier on the company? It's easier on the company to say, yo, bro, Christmas is in 3 months. We got to get this thing rolling in a couple months, right? So we thinking, like, look, this is what we going to do. We going to replace the leadership and see if you can get this store back to what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because in 2019, you was ranked 9th. Like, Cowboys peaked at 9th. And it's like this, man, like, yeah, we can talk about Tampa Bay's defense because they did their thing. But let's just be real. We ain't been talking about Tampa Bay's defense all year. Slap yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Defense, really, bro? Like, and I'm a defense. Y'all know I'm hot boys to the death of me. But at the end of the day, your defense needs to not be on the field, and they need to be able to stop the run. As long as your defense can do those two things, who cares about all the ranking? Because the top passing teams ain't even going to the playoffs anyway. Want to know why? Dallas Cowboys, raise your hand. You know what I'm saying? Did you go to the playoffs?
Right.
Okay, then. You feel me? Jameis Winston, think about this. Jameis Winston led the league last year with the same Bucks.
Same Tampa Bay.
With the same team.
Bucks.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people, and then people try to say, act like Jameis Winston was a bum. Well, my thing like this, he got Mike Evans paid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He got Mike Evans paid.
Right. And here's what I say to people talking about fixing defense, right, whether it's via free agency. Where's the track record when it comes to the Cowboys? We had a quarterback that was on a rookie deal, and we had a Earl Thomas come shake the coach's hand saying, come get me. We didn't. So what makes you so confident that right now we're going to go out in the free agency and get a Justin Simmons or a Dalvin Thomas?
You're not going to.
Or Levante. We don't spend money like that.
You're not going to.
We are never active in day one.
Think about this. Think about this. And Ndamukong Suh put on a jersey and said that he wanted to be a Dallas Cowboy in 2016. And guess what? Since then, he's been to the Super Bowl twice with 2 different teams.
Right.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. You
Jamal
feel me?
Adams, Micah Fitzpatrick. We haven't addressed what. So everybody wants is elite defenders. It ain't happening in Dallas.
Like, look at that's what hey man, you're so on point when you say that, bro, because it's like I think the same exact thing. Like, the Cowboys would rather, and this is just the Cowboys business model. The Cowboys are looking for cheap, inexpensive talent that has the ability to it's almost like stocks almost. It's almost like stocks. Oh my freaking God.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right. Yeah,
Like that's what they're doing. They're buying low. Yeah, they're buying low and hoping that you go that you go high. But the Cowboys are not gonna go no, we're not gonna invest in Apple. Why? Because it's gonna cost money. Yeah, but it's a guaranteed thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a guaranteed thing though.
Because think about the players that we brought in last year, right? Clinton Dix. We brought in Dale Worley. We brought in Don Terry Poe. We brought in Everson Griffin and even Joel McCoy. None of those players that we brought in, 5 players, bro, had 0 impact. So you're going to trust the Dallas Cowboys to do that again this offseason?
Nope.
Nah.
Nope.
You know, so yeah, we have to start being realistic, start getting all the emotional aspect. I don't know why people hate Dak. I mean, granted, there's probably 100 reasons we could probably name, but it's not football reasons. I tell you that right now. We need to really resign Dak, focus on our offense, which is our most explosive weapon, filling these pieces and get back to playing football. But all this back and forth, social media, leaving off hype videos back and forth, man, y'all going to end up pissing this quarterback off.
Tuck, I'm asking you a question.
This tag, he's going to walk away, and then we're going to be stuck looking stupid for another 25 years.
Hey, Tuck, I'm asking you a question. The most money you ever made in your life, was it when you were a single man or since you've been married?
It was married.
I'm going to tell you this. The most money I've ever made in my life has been since I was married. You want to know why?
Right.
Because I feel like once you put that away and you're like, I'm good. Because I think a man spends a large part of his time looking for a mate, right? But it's like once you find your mate, it's like, oh, I can go focus all that attention on getting this money. On getting this money. You know what I'm saying? Right. So because I'm not focused on that anymore. And I'm going to tell you as a man, bro, you're focused on that every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's everything that we do. So it's like Cowboys, we can't even focus on a Super Bowl because, bro, you're not even married to your quarterback. Think about this. Tom Brady had to beat Drew Brees, Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers to get a Super Bowl ring. You guys think that some guy that saves you money on your cap is going to be those guys? You're going to ask a guy who's going to save you money you're going to go get some random guy and expect that guy to beat those guys.
Right.
It's not happening, bro.
You
got to pay for
this past. We just came off of this experiment. 3 quarterbacks could not get the job done, from Andy Dalton to Ben DiNucci to Garrett Gilbert. None of them showed any promise. If we would have had Dak Prescott this past season, we would have cakewalked through that division. You know what I'm saying? But we still want to experiment to save a few pennies here and there. If it's $35 million and Dak is asking for $40 million, that's $5 million. Who was a difference maker on our defense that can bring in for $5 million? Nobody.
And my question is this: hey, what did they do? What did they do with Travis Frederick's money?
Right.
What did they do?
Move it around.
You got $7 million. You got $7 million.
Roll it over season to season.
You got $7 million. You got $7 million from Travis Fredericks, and you didn't do nothing with it. Like, this is my thing, man. In a season last year where the Cowboys showed me that they needed to make changes. Like, bro, if we didn't go spend money to go get a new D tackle when we needed a new D tackle last year, like, what was the reasoning that you were telling yourself you weren't spending money last year? Because we can clearly see, and you may not want to admit this, but Jerry let us die last year. I'm not gonna say that he tanked, but he definitely let us die. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, like, we got shot. Have you ever seen the dude get shot and you a medic and you can save him, and instead of saving him, you just stand there? I mean, if you get up, I'm going to help you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we had player after player go down. And think about this. Man, Kansas City's young rookie got dinged up for a game. You know what they did the next week? Signed Le'Veon Bell.
Just like that.
Just like that.
But we sat there game after game getting gashed on the run, and then we bring off a defensive tackle off of someone else's practice squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, you go make it happen. And we did that, bro, with Amari Cooper, right? things were getting so bad because we thought we had our Dez replacements and we can replace Dez with Allen Hurns and whatnot. We figured that couldn't happen. So finally, we had to fix and go get Amari Cooper. That's what you have to do to compete in the NFL.
Yep.
Like, it is what it is.
Because you want to know why?
I don't know why the Cowboys gotten so far removed from that.
You want to know why? Because everybody else knows that injuries are a part of the game and that people not playing good are a part of the game. Like, that's the two reason why you – like, in the Cowboys' mind, the only reason why they – like, if you think about this stuff, the only reason why players on the Dallas Cowboys offense or defense get demoted is if they get injured. Think of that.
Right.
Darryl Woodley got injured. That's the real reason why he got benched.
Right.
Then he got released. You know what I'm saying? Darian Thompson got injured. That's what put my boy on the field.
Wilson. Right, because we would never saw Wilson.
We would have if Darian Woodson doesn't. If Darian, Lord forgive me for calling Woodson Lord, because he is not even in, Lord. Because I was thinking about Darren Woodson. You know what I'm saying? You start talking about safety, but if Darian Thompson, number 23, does not get hurt, you don't even see Donovan Wilson this year.
Right.
Whereas in other teams, that's two things. Oh, you can lose your job because of injury, and you can lose your job because you just flat out not playing well. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. The Cowboys, with McCoy. McCoy gets hurt. We didn't bring nobody in to replace him. You know what we did? Next man up. We got Tristan Hill. Tristan Hill got hurt. Guess what?
Then
Antoine Woods. Antoine Woods got hurt. Where did we bring anybody? And think about this. The whole time this is happening, we are still not eliminated from the playoffs. We didn't get eliminated till week 16.
Right.
So it's
and there was no move. There was no move this season made, brother. Say, you know what? We on the cusp. We can still win this division. I'm gonna go all in and see if we can still do it. No, not one move. They brought in Brandon Carr for what, 2 games? He barely touched the field and they got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
even count Brandon Carr. You want to know why? Because I count free agents that you bring in after the first half of the season, like after the week 8. Who did you bring in after week 8? Because after week 8, you're gearing up to try to go to the playoffs, or you're gearing up to go to the house. Right.
So they brought in nobody. And I just don't understand it. So all these people, want these capologists and whatnot. The money ain't going to be used properly anyway. So give the quarterback this damn money and move on, because you got to think about it. Once that TV deal comes in, the cap is going to increase. That percentage that Dak is going to take up of the cap is going to be minimal by that time that happens with that new TV deal. So what is the big fuss about? I just don't understand it. And like Boss said last night, shut to the Boss, it's more about the Cowboys' ego. They just say, you know what, we want to sign you for this 5-year deal and lowball you, and it is it's like a game to them for some reason.
And think about this too. If you're looking at this like stocks, I mean, Dak, if you have money to invest, Dak looks more like a realistic bet than that you could get money back from than investing in. Like, even if Dak doesn't end up being this great player, even if Dak just be the same guy he is for the next 4 years, 5 years, right? That is more secure than putting that in the unknown, because the Cowboys have not done good with the unknown.
You got lucky with Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? And you haven't been good with getting quarterbacks. We can go down the line of the histories trying to get something when we replaced Aikman with, man. It took us all those years to finally get to Romo, and that was damn near a borderline accident. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest with you,
like,
we know
what you got in Dak.
Yeah, we're the Cleveland Browns. We're the Cleveland Browns when it comes to Cowboys. If you take Tony Romo out, we're the Cleveland Browns. Dak, I mean, you know what I mean? Between Troy Aikman and Dak, go look at the names. At quarterback the Cowboys had.
Chad Hutchinson and, you know what I'm saying, and Drew Henson and
the dude from the Dodgers that they were actually aggressively going after. Remember that guy? And then remember when Jerry Jones said that he felt that Whedon can win a few games, that Whedon could take him. Brandon Whedon,
one of the best deep balls he's ever seen, bro. Constantly lying to us, man. He constantly lied to us, constantly sell us on some stuff, man. But I feel like right now with this whole Dak situation, bro, a lot of people are waking up, and I feel like we're not having it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's been weeks been a struggle because the way they're treating this kid, who deserved it, man. He's done nothing wrong, but every time they move the goalposts back, he meets the metrics, and the only thing they say about him is he hasn't won a Super Bowl. That's it. When Drew Brees only got one, Aaron Rodgers only got one. But
And
for
that's
some reason,
and to be
Dak
honest with
Prescott
you,
gotta win a Super
for
Bowl
the
to get paid.
Cowboys, to be honest with you, for the Cowboys, you don't want Dak to have a Super Bowl before you pay him. Why would you want to pay
Right.
Dak after a Super Bowl? That's dumb. Did you see what Patrick Mahomes
Right.
just got? That boy got
Right.
$500 million in every Cadillac dealership in Kansas City. And he
Right.
live in
Right.
Kansas City.
Right, he got so much money. He bought the baseball team.
Like, think about that, bro. That's what one Super Bowl got you. I mean, and don't get me wrong. Patrick is a hell of a quarterback. Shout out Jesse Perez with the 100 stars. Hold up.
I want me some glory hole.
Shout out, I had to give him a little glory. Hey, but man, yeah. I'm like, this is like, when it comes to Dak Prescott, like, you should be so scared right now with the handling of this situation. Why? Because our track record shows that we don't get it right. The track record shows in a quarterback is going to have to slip, fall, and accidentally bump. Oh, my God, how you guys doing? I'm such and such, and I'm going to be your quarterback for the next 10 years, and I'm going to be good. Unless that happens, because when we purposely go to get quarterbacks, bro, every quarterback that we have purposely went to go get has not done good. And think about this. Think about the two quarterbacks that we were tied to that we didn't go get, Paxton Lynch and my dog. I don't like putting him out there, but because this is my dog. This is my real dog. This is my dog. My boy Johnny Manziel. I met him again. That's my dog, though. But I was just saying, Johnny, I got to use you as an example.
Right. But think where we could have been. So think about this, bro.
Like,
we go
even the
in,
quarterbacks
we've
been tied to didn't do good.
And we waste the prime of CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper
on some guys. With a guy,
right?
Bro, did you really draft CeeDee Lamb so that he could have a ball thrown to him by some guy that's saving you some money?
Right.
That makes no sense.
Right.
Why did you? That's why I say I'm gonna keep it real with you, Tuck. Cowboys don't sign Dak. You need to dismantle the whole thing, bro.
Right. And that's what we're saying. Either you go all in or you blow it up and rebuild.
Like, you need to do it all. You need to do everything over.
Like, pick a side. Either we're going to go all in, bust the cap, bring whoever in, try to get a Super Bowl next year, or tear it all up and rebuild it.
Because I'm going to tell you,
how Michael McCarthy wants.
Yep, because I'm going to tell you what happens when you get some guy in here. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You'll win like 7-8 games a season, and that'll put you right in the middle of the pack so that you get players who are like, they could be a top 10 pick, but then they could also be a second-round pick. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're picking in 17 and 16 and 15, you're like, yeah, he's a first-round pick guy, but then he could also be a second-round pick guy. You know what I'm saying? Like the failure rate up there is really, really high. You know what I'm saying? So it's and then you have a team that historically does not pick well. Like, think about the quarterbacks between Troy Aikman and Roger Staubach.
Right. Ryan Leak, bro. People aren't
like,
Ryan
bro,
Leak
like we are,
quarterback.
And think about this. And you can't say it's Will McClay because Will McClay is only 10 years older than me, and I'm 38.
Right.
So Will McClay's only been with the company maybe, let's say, 15. No, because I remember he worked for the arena team that my little brother was playing for, the Rangers or whatever that arena team that was in Dallas. He was part owner of that for a little bit. So he's probably been with the organization 12, 13 years. So, bruh, the only common denominator in all these quarterback pickings is Jerry Jones, bruh.
Right.
Like Mike White. How did Mike White do? Like, think about this. I'm going to tell you.
Arm talent.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this concept. I'm gonna tell you this concept that I'm putting out there, and it's really, really telling you a real telltale of the Cowboys. Listen. The Cowboys are so bad at picking quarterbacks, they couldn't even find Dak a backup consistently.
Right.
Like, think about that.
Right.
Like, you don't even have we don't have a good backup now. The Cowboys could not, because you would have thought like this: if you don't want to sign Dak, you know what you do? You do what Green Bay Packers did. You go get a freaking quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you train him and you say, hey, bro, like, we would love to keep you, but, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to coach this kid up too. But the Cowboys have not, as of today, as of February 10th, 2021, our only signed quarterback we have right now is Ben DiNucci. Right now.
Right. We've seen how that went.
went. So you're going to tell me you're going to pick a late-round quarterback?
What's the plan? All you Dak haters out there who want to get
the best plan is Dak. Like, I'm going to tell you, like, bro, the best plan is Dak. Like,
right. It's that simple. It'll be different, bro, if we saw Garrett Gilbert and we were like, bro, this kid is kind of raw. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like what I see. No, there's no plan. There's no other plan but just signing Dak and dealing with it. And like I keep saying, say, for instance, Dak wants a 4-year deal. Sign him for a 4-year deal. If he turns out to be Carson Wentz, then we move
trade
on.
You trade him. Trade him like everybody else is getting traded. What are you talking about?
Right.
And think about this. In 3 years, if Dak continues to do what he does, he'll have better stats than Matthew Stafford. So why wouldn't you be able to get a Matthew Stafford deal in 3 years?
Right. Easily. If Dak was to put up the same numbers he's been putting up, get 2 more playoff wins in Dallas, you can get probably 2 first-round picks in the second for Dak Prescott in his 3rd season, easily.
Yeah, and you also lose a top 5 jersey seller. I know that doesn't mean nothing to you fans, but I'm gonna tell you this right now: it means everything to the organization. Like
Jerry Jones, right?
Like Dak
Prescott,
face of the bro. Keep it real. Dak Prescott is the face. Leader. Man, Dak Prescott is about to be the face of the NFL up there with Patrick Mahomes, bro. Like, he's up there. Like, if you can't get Patrick Mahomes, get Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you're gonna tell me when you
go
to
in the locker room, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, how the team rallies around him. You can see how the team was deflated once he got hurt and how their emotions sank moving forward under the other quarterbacks. We saw it in the Washington game when Dalton got the concussion. They looked back and even fight for the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. But, hopefully they figure this thing out, man. Like I said, Dak Prescott is critical for our success. And if he's not with this team, man, I don't know where we're about to go with it. But I don't think the Joneses have a plan. And these Cowboys fans don't have a plan. They keep talking about some Mac Jones and, some Zach Wilson. I'm like, nah, bro, that's not the answer. I'm all about winning right now. And I feel like we have the team in place that can win now. I feel like you brought Mike McCarthy in to win now. You brought Kellen Moore back in to win now. So let's win now. Let's start with the foolishness, sign Dak, and let's get this ball rolling for 2021.
I'm going to tell you like this. Every single team that has ever reached for a quarterback, it backfired on them. The Rams, The Rams traded
look
up.
At the Jets. Oh, they just got Sam Darnold, and they're already talking about replacing him.
Think about this. Arizona traded up. Arizona traded up. Hey, Arizona traded up to get Josh Rosen. Next year they drafted another quarterback, first overall.
Right.
And they gave up to go get Rosen.
Right.
The very next year, Rams traded up. Philadelphia traded up for Carson Wentz.
Right.
Like, bro, you are taking. Oh my God! And then and then you got to think like this. Do you think there is a rookie out there that you can put on them? Because no matter who the starting quarterback is, Cowboys are still going to go to the Super Bowl. So that expectation, like, that's what I be thinking. Like, yeah, we can get a rookie in here. Yeah, y'all think y'all gonna freaking win with a rookie? Like, y'all think y'all gonna win with a rookie?
When Dak had one of the greatest rookie seasons in the NFL,
and we lost to a grown ass man. And his grown-ass team.
Right. Because people talk about, love Pat Mahomes, but he had a whole full year to sit under Alex Smith before he came in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? People forget that. Dak Prescott came out the gate, wasn't even an opportunity to really make the team. He got the opportunity. He took the job. He deserved it, and he's been taking flight ever since, man. So
Chicago traded up. My boy Ryan says the Bears traded from 12 to 2 for Trubinsky. And their talks about
getting Carson Wentz. Like they going from a D quarterback to a D minus or a D plus.
And you don't even know if Carson Wentz and what if Carson Wentz goes there and he's the same quarterback or worse? Now you've lost all those assets. And think about this.
Right.
All we're telling you is why don't you guys just go with what you know? Like, why do we feel like we have to have? And the thing about it is the Cowboys in their mindset is like, Dak is not good enough. And since he's not good enough, we're okay with accepting a guy who's not as good as him. That's dumb.
Right. It makes zero sense.
Like, if you can legitimately replace him with a quarterback that's better, shoot, I'm with it. I'm down to replace any player on this team with anybody that's better. But how do you do that?
Right. Because if you hear the thing, bro, like when all the Russell Wilson talk started to spark today, okay, well let's talk and see how is it realistic. Okay, I'll listen. Now, it ain't realistic, but, you know what I'm saying, if there was something someone could bring to the table where we could move on from Dak and bring in a Russell Wilson, I would be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? but that it's not realistic. If you were to say, you know what, it's a possibility we can bring in an Aaron Rodgers for a year or two or something like that, that's not realistic. So what is your options? We have none.
Yeah, and also think about this too. And this is why I said a month ago when Deshaun Watson first said that he was going to wanted to be traded. And shout out to the people who called me bad names anyway. But hey, I said this. I said, man, them dudes is not about to trade him.
Right.
I said it just like commonly, like, and if they do, they are going to bend somebody over. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Right.
It's because of this, right? Why would if you, and this is, fans don't think like this, but this is how organizations think about, right? If I trade Watson for picks, right, I'm going to want to secure the wealth and the value of those picks. So if I trade Watson to like the Cowboys, and the Cowboys for 2 first-round picks, right? And the Cowboys go on this epic Super Bowl run. Guess where those first-round picks are now at? Pick 32.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You know how mad you would be if you figure it at the end of the season you realize you traded Deshaun Watson away for pick 32 or pick 19? Right. Houston is only for business purposes going to trade him to a team that they can guarantee is going to be bad for the next 2 years. Because once Watson is off your team, it is about securing your investment. Now, I know some of this stuff is going over your head, but, hey, man, I'm really in this stocks and bonds, man. I see people making millions off of it, man. I got to get it. My homeboy was driving an i8, which is a $120,000 car. That boy hit the AMC. Hey. He bought him and his mama a Lambo. This is no cap. No cap at all. This is a dude I know. No cap. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm in stocks and bonds. But, yo, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and then so it's like you're not going to trade him to any team that you believe is going to mess your pits up. And then think about this. Name me a good team. Like I tell this drill, name me a good team who needs a quarterback that can give up all those assets and still sustain being a good team. Like the only team I think can do that is like the Chiefs. The Chiefs is like the only team I think who can afford to not have any picks into the 3rd round for the next 2 years and give up 2 starting defense. And think about this, and you still got to give up 2 starting defensive players.
Right.
Like what team can sustain? What team can sustain that?
People don't understand, man. The NFL doesn't work like the NBA, man. It's like I said it too. It's like, man, if I'm Houston, Deshaun Watson's gonna have to hold his clipboard until he gets happy again.
Yep, that's what I said.
Like,
just think about this. Like, just a year ago, you was crying on stage. Oh my god. Yeah. Like I just like at the end of the day, what you're really showing me is that you're emotional. And I get it, Deshaun, you're emotional. But I'm just telling you, in corporate America, when young people go out there and say this is what they want, older billionaires tend to be like, boy, sit yours down somewhere. Right. We ain't trading you for show now. So now I'm gonna keep it real.
Like that contract, that money too. It don't work.
Yes. And think about this. You got to think of the same principle with America. America does not negotiate with terrorists. Why? Because then they'd have to negotiate with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Right. Bro, Houston is not going to allow, and neither is that owner going to allow himself to be put in a situation where he is forced to do something because a player told him. Man, that's when pride come across. Remember, it's the same league that said you will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
And these owners have pride, man, and we're seeing that in Dallas with Dak. It's just like, you know what? They could do a 4-year deal, but they say, you know what? We do 5-year deals, so I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not going to let you come here and try to change. And that's where we're at right now.
And that's exactly where we're at with Dak. Because think about this, Tuck, the money, like you can't even say it's a money thing because, bro, when these negotiations first opened up, I know they weren't talking about $35 million 2 years ago because nobody was making $35 million 2 years ago. So think about this. Right. Every year your offer has gone up. And my thing is this. Right. You know, if I got a guy that's cutting my grass for $50 and you come over here and you like, yo, man, I'm gonna cut your grass for $60, I'm gonna ask you, well, okay, I'll listen, but what am I getting for that extra $10? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna trim this mug? Are you gonna put my name in it mug?
Right.
Nah, I'm gonna just cut it.
Right.
Okay, then
Yeah.
okay, why would I pay more? That doesn't make any sense for the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For the same value.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like that's why, players, that's you gotta understand. And I appreciate you coming on the show today, man. Coming on the show. This was an Uncut Cowboys, man. I was just on here just chilling, man. I ain't gonna lie. Then I seen you out there. I was like, man, let me get my boy on here, man. He put me on his show before. And man, I gotta get him on here, man. I gotta get your face on here, man, so they can see you, man.
Yeah, we'll run it back, but I'm gonna get you on too. We'll link up, man. But yeah, like I said, huge fan of the show, man, and it's been an up and down week for Cowboys fans. I know a lot of people have been talking to us about, just ignore it. Not like, nah, man, I'm starting to see the signs, man. Typically when there's smoke, there's fire, and Dak's clearly seeing what's going on, and you know what I'm saying? He's finally kind of taking his jabs back, man. So he's got a bumpy ride till we get to March 9th, and I feel like that's going to be the deadline to decide what's going to go on with this tag or not. My thing with the whole situation, if you don't like Dak and he's not your guy, man, then put him on an exclusive and let him go see what his market value is. And if you don't match it, at least you get some 2 first-round picks. But don't play with him, man. Either you want him or you don't want him. They done jerked him around for so long, and I feel like Dak's starting to see that, and he's starting to think, man, I'm 1 year away, and after that, I'm going to get my money. And you got to think about this, bro. Mm-hmm. If he was to go to the Colts, right, or let's say the Steelers, right, not only would he get his money, he's going to probably be in a better winning situation than he is currently in Dallas.
He'll be on a better team. He'll be on a better team.
He sees what it is. Yeah. Like, bro.
He's like, I'm not going to have to deal with any of this. I'm not going to have to deal with any of this. I'm not going to have to deal with any of this. All I got to do is go play football.
Go play football. That's it. We winning. You might get to an AFC championship game. You know what I'm saying? They going to love you here, man, because you're going to be the next thing since Andrew Luck or Ben, you know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-whoop, or go to Vegas or something like that and being a brand new billion-dollar playpen. So the options are out there, and those people will eat Dak Prescott up if he brings the same thing he's brought to us. So,
yeah. Hey, I got a crazy feeling. I got a crazy feeling though. I feel like he's gonna get. I feel like he's about to get signed though. Like I feel like I don't
hope so, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I feel like it could prolong is because, bro, like Jerry Jones is making a ton of money off this soap opera of signing Dak, not signing Dak. Like he's making a ton of money off of it. It's being relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like it's being relevant. You're relevant. Your relevancy sells jerseys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like your relevancy sells season tickets. You know what I'm saying? So He is making money. So I mean that's like my only drawback to this. But my thing is this, man. If the NFL, this is what I think is really, really going to be the kicker, right? If this all goes down and how fast it's going to go down. One, when they announce how much the salary cap is going to be, and then two, and this is something that anybody going to say about, but I'm going to put this out there. When they decide because like in before April, they can start having like camps and little 2 days, little OTAs, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Due to Corona, they didn't do that last year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If they have these little involuntary camps, then that's when you'll be able to see if Dak is going to be able to come to something or not. See, last year you couldn't hold out because, bro, what was you going to hold out from? Not getting on the internet? Right. I am not going to click on the link. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there was nothing for him to hold out from. There was no meetings.
Right.
There was nothing in person.
Right.
But see, this year, if we have those rookie OTAs and those camps that are I think they start in like April. You know what I'm saying? We start having those, then you'll be able to see some traction because then you're going to see Jerry Jones is going to be out there like, damn, wait, time out. Where is the rest of the quarterbacks at?
Right.
Steven?
Right.
What's going on? We only have we have this guy. Where's the other guys? Yeah, we don't have a backup quarterback or a starting quarterback. How do you run a practice without a starting or a backup quarterback?
Right.
That's why, to end this show, I'm going to tell you this. That's why, with that thought right there, that's why I believe that Dak Prescott and Zeke should have held down in 2018. Because how do you have training camp without a starting quarterback and a starting running back? They would have both got paid. They would have both got paid.
Right.
But I hope to God they have the OTAs. I hope they have the OTAs. Because the OTAs is when you're going to – and they're able to be in person. Like, that's right there that's when Jerry gets to see his team, and that's when he can be able to physically see, yeah, this is crazy. And think about this.
Right.
You knew Dak wasn't there last year because he was injured. Now he's not going to be there because of contractual. Nah, man. Nah, it shouldn't go down
Right.
like that.
Right,
But hey, man,
right,
let them know where they can
man.
follow. Let them know where they can follow you at, man.
Yeah, man, y'all can follow me on Twitter at jtuck151, man. I appreciate you, Cowboys fan, for rocking with me, and then also subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Cowboys Fans Only. Like I said, man, we bring content, man. Just talk that real Cowboys fan content, man. And like I said, I'm going to have you on here soon, bro, and I appreciate you rocking with me and all the support, man. And I'm a huge fan of your show, man, even before I started this thing, man, so you know it's all love on my end.
Absolutely, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Anytime I got the call-in line, make sure you dub in, man, and call in, brother. Make sure you tap in.
All right, bro, man.
You be
all
blessed,
right, bro.
brother.
Appreciate it.
Hey, that's my dog, J Tuck, man. That was a great call right there, man. We just vibed out, man. Ain't too many people in the world that I can just call me and I just talk cowboy conversation with them for 50 minutes. That's freaking crazy. Shout out to my boy, dog. Hey, man, my wife just told me it's time to eat, so you already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. Peace. Nah, hey, I'll see y'all in the morning, though. I'm going to go live tomorrow morning, though, so make sure y'all tap in. You already know what it is.